professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a Scantron, pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. You know, the choice that courts make, fathers make. If you don't get the thumbnail, that's the story of Solomon slicing a baby in half. I did a similar thing with a similar thumbnail talking about parenting. And I saw lead attorney. This was inspired by him breaking down a custody child support proceeding. And I saw another video of a baby mailbox in Indiana where, you know, a lady just said, come bring your baby here, open the door, close it, the silent alarm goes off, you're free of all responsibility, you know, for you mothers. And this is great. Bring your baby to the mailbox and yay! And I might do a video on that, but basically men go to court and they're the mother in the Solomon story who is like, that's my baby. And the other mother is like, no, that's my baby. And then Solomon goes, you know what? If that's both of y'all baby, cut the baby in half. Get that mother the top, get that mother the bottom. And then the mother that goes, no, just keep the baby. No, don't cut the baby. Don't touch the baby. Just, you know what? She can have the baby. And Solomon goes, that's the mother. Because only a mother would give up their child to save his life. This lady was willing to kill that baby just because it wasn't her baby. So he gave it to the rightful parent, but the courts don't work like that. See, the court are willing to, you know, if you go, no, look, don't hurt my baby. You know what? You said you didn't want that baby to be cut in half. So it's obvious that this person was willing to let that baby die. So they love that baby to death. What? Yeah. As a matter of fact, since you love that baby so much that you rather us not chop it in half, you should pay that mother to make sure that baby survives, because that mother probably got the propensity to kill it if it was going to let us kill it. But, you know, so you should make sure you break that mother off a little bit, you know, every month, because if you don't, you know, that baby might just, and by the way, you know, just give me a little bit off the top. You know what I'm saying? I got to get my taste. So this is a problem. Major, major problem. And, you know, a lot of guys, you know, they go into court, they feel like, man, this is unfair. This is biased. You know, this is completely wrong. You know, how can this not be legal? Because if I do the bad things that she does, I'm definitely getting reprimanded, consequences of going to jail. If she does it, it's great job, Mom. You get the baby. So this is how fathers feel like, man. Because what I really want to do is reach over this aisle, you know, to mommy, like, mother, you know, where the bailiff? Come here, mother. The judge, you gonna do me like that? Okay, I got something. You know, I think that's what goes in men's minds. But the irony of all this is this. And like I said, shout out to the lead attorney he was like the inspiration for this. And I've said this before, all of these legal proceedings they're public record anyways, but now that they're a video camera and now you can see the stories for yourselves, just like a reality TV show, you know, there's going to come a point where all of these stories, you know, all of this stuff from, you know, from the Pacific to the Atlantic goes on in these courts, and you're going to see judges and people like, oh my goodness. Like, part of what I love about these situations, and people need to understand, is your kid gonna get to see this now. Your kid might not have saw what was going on at, you know, birth, 1, 2, 5 years old. But these court proceedings, since they're on record now, oh, you can download them now. You go, what happened? There you go. That's what happened in court. All this idea, you didn't fight for your child. You see, you're gonna see all of this stuff, because now it's like, these guys are fighting, but this don't even. That lady got custody from that? Wait a minute. I could tell she lied. They gonna let this slide? Yes. Yes. So a lot of times fathers feel like, you know, that other mother in the Solomon story, because it's like the deck is stacked against you. and you know it, and they know it, and at the end, you know, you got you don't have much time to figure it out because basically you're fighting to not let your kid be destroyed, because that's what you're normally fighting the quote unquote mothers for. Is like, it's not just necessarily custody, it's destruction, because the things that these moms teach are not good behaviors for these kids to carry out as adults. And the things that these courts allow mothers to do and they get away with, they teach their kids that you can, you know, push the envelope and get away with it and try these things too. And it doesn't work out as well. That's why I've said in my book, you know, the family court ain't that far from the criminal court. And if you wait a few years, the same kid that these parents are fighting over in this court, in family court, 10, 15 years later, is going to be in that criminal court. Because that they were taught that you can do all of these nefarious things. And, you know, hey, the law says they're on your side. Because, you know, if you're a child and you see your parent, your mom, who's your custodial parent, constantly doing wrong and getting incentivized, you're going to think I could do wrong and get incentivized. And then it doesn't work out because there's no child involved. You know, but like I said, you feel like people in that Solomon story, like, father's like, what? I gotta give my baby up, because if I don't, you saw the recent story when the mother killed the daughter because the daughter loved her dad. That's how some of these guys feel. Like, y'all allow this mother to kill this kid just so I couldn't have it, and then y'all couldn't do nothing about it. What am I supposed to do? Because if I take the kid, she got the propensity to hurt the kid before I get the kid, and if I let the kid go, it could possibly live because I'm paying. It's a very tricky game. But tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die. Try and catch you on the next one. Peace.
You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna tell you.